What do you guys think about my hat? It's not really my hat. It is my nephew's hat. But welcome to Vlogmas, day number 8. Hi, my name's Rebecca, and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. So, this little cutie patootie hat my sister found when we went out thrifting yesterday, and she got it for my nephew, and I thought it would be cute to show you guys. Okay, so tonight is day number 8, and I have my gift from Summer. We done a swap and we done an advent style, so we get 25 days of gifts. And I did not pre-break this industrial tape, so you will hear me breaking into the box right now. What will day number 8 bring us? This tape is so strong, y'all just don't even know. It's like, was it made by the Gorilla Glue Company, Summer? Oh my goodness, look at this. It's an R for Rebecca. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. So cute. I love it. And then there is also, ooh, it's in a little baggie. Let's see what it is. Little have some pumpkin pie. Aw, it's a keychain. If I can get my fingers to work here. It's a little keychain. And it says, let me take my glasses off. You are absolutely, positively, incredibly amazing. Remember that. And it's got this cute little butterfly charm and this cute little purple flower charm. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Summer. I really, really, really love my gifts. I can't wait to put this on the tree. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. So thank you very much. So guys, this will be the last night that you see me sporting the snow dog moo moo. I only brought one moo moo with me when I came down, so this is the last night you'll see it, because tomorrow I'll be back home, and yes, so sad. But tonight, instead of reading a story, I thought I would show you guys all of my thrifting hauls that I found while we've been out Christmas shopping. The majority of my stuff has been for myself. So, yes. So, Merry Christmas to me. So, the first thing that I have here is this basket. It's a Longenberger recipe box basket. I have always wanted one of these, and I have been looking for one for a long time. Not necessarily to keep recipes in, although it did come with the little divider cards. It did not come with either a soft or hard liner, so I still will be on the hunt for that. But what was so funny was that on the way down to Kentucky, I stopped at a Goodwill, and for $1.99, I found the lid to one of them. So for $1.99, I found this lid, and I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the lid, because one of these days I will find a basket just out there. And we went to a thrift store today, and for, let's see, for $15, I found the Longenberger recipe basket. So let's put the lid on it. So there we go. I really love it. So pretty. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the non-books, because I do have some recipe books here. So first, just real quick, I got this Tupperware container. These are my favorite to store like flowers and stuff in. This size is my favorite right here. So, and I had never had one with a top that is like this. So I'm super excited to try that out and see how I like it. I also found a holiday themed holder for Bath and Body Works. I only paid $5 for this, and it's brand new. It still has its tag on the bottom, but we are big Bath and Body Works soap users, and I got that. I also found a Longaberger crock. I do have, I'm a big Longaberger pottery fan, and I do have all of the coffee mugs. They're not the coffee mugs. They are the latte mugs. They are the pot-bellied ones. I have them in all of the colors. It took me a long time to collect them, but I did. And blue is one of my favorite colors. Now, I may not end up with the blue crock because what happened was my sister also bought a crock in the color green, and she bought it for her mother-in-law. But she was going to see if her mother-in-law already had that crock, and if her mother-in-law already had it and didn't want it, then she wants to trade with me because her kitchen is blue and my kitchen is a hodgepodge of colors. So I told her absolutely. So if in the future I may not have the blue crock, I may have a green crock. But these crocks actually had their lid. We saw a lot of crocks today that did not have their lids, but this blue one had his lid and the green one she got had the lid. Okay, I also found this. This was like a little thing. So this was a Christmas soap, and I found a hemp's lotion in the frosted mint, which I've always wanted to smell. And this is Farm Fresh Christmas Trees Sugared Spruce Scented Bar Soap. So I'm not sure who makes this, but I found it. This was only $2 together, so couldn't pass that up. So got that. And then this is sort of like a weird purchase, and I do believe I already have this one hanging in my kitchen, but I have like fruits and like just these old vintage like things like this hanging up, but I believe I have this one already. But it came in a set of 2, and I really wanted the other one, so I was like, I don't mind if I have 2. But here's the other one. Look at those flowers and the lemons. I had to have the lemons because I'm a lemon gal. So I got these 2 vintage pieces for my kitchen. That's why I said the green or the blue will fit, because my kitchen is just a hodgepodge of colors. I have a lot of stuff. One day I will give you guys it's because it's not very big, but like a brief little glimpse of my kitchen, because I did put up some shelves, and I've got all these vintage canisters and sets and glassware and stuff up on the shelves. And I also put another shelf up for my vintage cookbooks. So if you guys are interested in having like a apartment tour, I guess, just let me know down below, and I'll see if I can't make that happen. So I got those. I was really excited. Now, guys, this next thing, I was like super excited, and I probably paid way too much for it. It was like $26, but I had to get it. And if you know, you know. It's one of those. Let me unwrap it here. It is glass. I am a glass gal. I like the glass. And I collect these, but it is a swan. It is a blue swan. I have never seen a blue one in the wild before. I've never actually seen one on eBay or anything either. Now, if you've been around a while and you've been on my adventures of thrifting, you'll know that I have a collection of these swan powder puff things from Jeanette Glass. And I have like pink, I have clear, I have a brown one, like a tan one. I have a blue and green one together. I can't even remember all the colors. I have 5 of them, I know, on a shelf. And now I get to put a 6th one up there. I'm super excited about this find. And actually, I didn't even find this. My mom seen it after I'd well passed the booth up. But like I said, I think I paid a little bit much for it. Because even the pink one, which was a super rare find too, because I've never seen another one, that's the only one I've ever seen. I think we only paid like maybe $15 for that one. My sister got it for me. Sprinkle, sorry. But don't want nothing to happen to it. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah. I found a soap maker. And this one is, let me see. It's made by Sadieville Soaps. And it is Kentucky proud. So it's made in Kentucky. And I'll tell you where I got all this stuff too. But it's called Mary Soapmas. It smells like trees. That's what I think it smells like, but look at the top of it. It's so cute. So, I don't know if I ever told you guys, because I've just not really been sharing a whole lot here lately. My sister said I need to be better, and I'm going to try to be. But I have stopped using, like I used to use like the liquid soap, like the body wash, but I stopped and have been using only, like handmade soaps. And I don't like the goat milk soap. I found that out. It smells like ruined milk to me. I don't know why. I don't like goat milk lotion. I don't like anything with goat milk. I think it smells like ruined milk. And I don't know if that's just because I think that or if it actually does. I don't know. But I buy a lot of my soaps from, let's see, Velvet Bubble soaps. And there's one, she's out of Kentucky. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I was so excited to find this, and it's super cute for Christmas. The vintage stores that we went to were both called the Peddler's Mall, and one was in Georgetown, Kentucky, and one was in Frankfort, Kentucky. So we went to Frankfort, Kentucky early yesterday morning to go to the Buffalo Trace Distillery. So, I don't know. Well, I'm sure like the people around Kentucky and maybe bourbon people will know that a lot of distilleries are in Kentucky. They have the Bourbon Trail. So, like, there's all kinds of distilleries, and like you can even take like these like bus tours and hit all of these distilleries. But my coworker, he wanted me to stop by. He asked me if I could, and I told him I would. Because he has a family that likes to drink bourbon, I guess, and he wanted me to get some bourbon for him for gifts. And the Buffalo Trace only sells certain ones, like there's special ones on certain days, and you can only buy like one every 90 days of that certain one. So the day that we went, which was yesterday, they had the Eagle Rare brand out. So I did buy him a bottle, and my mom got him a bottle. So he walked away with 2 bottles. We're not going today because the bourbon that they have today is not one that he wants. But he's going to let me know what they have on Monday, which is the day that we're leaving. And if it's something that he wants, then we're going to swing by before we come home and get him at least 2 bottles, because there'll be 2 of us, of what he's wanting. So, whole big story there. Let's see, what else was down in this bag? I did find me some watermelon candy. I'd gotten it because my throat was a little bit sore. Like, not sore, but like scratchy, and I wanted something to, like, you know, keep it wet, but I didn't. Okay, so here is, it's a Best Sister Award. My sister was going to get it for me, but somehow it ended up in my basket, and I bought it for myself, I guess. But it is this Best Sister Award. And I do have a few that is almost identical to each other, with her holding the dog. But she wanted to get me this one because today, not today, but yesterday, when we were out thrifting, I got to live on 5 dogs, different dogs. And like every one of the owners were like so happy to like have me, you know, love on their animal, but 2 of them was a Buffalo Trace. Like when we first walked in, there was a man who had a little girl. Her name was Cleo, and she was just the prettiest little dog I've ever seen. Well, she wasn't little, she was a bigger dog. So he let me love on her, and then while we were walking around the gift shop at Buffalo Trace, there was another dog. I would have thought he was a full-grown dog, but they said he was a pup, and said that they were bringing him out to different places to acclimate him to being around a lot of people, and he was just a sweetheart. And then at the 2 thrift stores, both of the Peddler's Malls, I ran into 3 other dogs, so that was great. And also, fun little story, after we got out of the Peddler's Mall in Georgetown, Kentucky, we went next door. There was a cafe, and we were going to get us a coffee on the way home, and it was a cat cafe. Like, you go in, and it was so cool. Like, they were having an event at the moment, so we couldn't, like, interact with the cats. But we got our coffees and left. But they are like a foster home for the Humane Society there in Georgetown. So, like, they have all these cats, and the cats are adoptable, and you can adopt the cats. And so, like, all of the like, some of the proceeds from the coffee, and, like, you have to pay, like, $12 to go into the cat room to, like, play with the cats and interact with the cats and stuff, goes towards the Humane Society to help with the upkeep of them. And then the animals are adoptable, so they'll have that fee. But it was really a really cool premise. And in Fort Wayne, next to where I live in Indiana, I know that there's a cat cafe. I've seen it, and one of my coworkers has actually been to it, but I don't know if it's affiliated with, like, the Humane Society in Fort Wayne. But I just thought it was so cute. They had at least, like, 7 cats that I seen there. But like I said, we couldn't interact with the cats because they were having a special event, which they do host. They were, like, painting, like, a board. Like, it was like a Christmas, but it had, like, maybe like a cat or an animal or something on it. So it was pretty cool. And the coffee there was amazing. I got a caramel frappe, and it was just so good. It's crinkles. So that is all of the, like, non-book items that I purchased on our thrifting yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I was wore out, though. Let me tell you, my feet hurt so bad when we got home. Okay, now I did get a collection of cookbooks. I know, I have a problem. I admit it. But the thing is when after I look at the cookbook, if there was nothing in it, or I was just not very interested, or I just knew I'm not going to make anything, I set that cookbook free. I will donate it, and it will go back out in the universe so someone else can pick it up. So I'm not a hoarder of all cookbooks, but now if it's got some recipes that I'm thinking about making, then I'm going to keep it. So the first one I got was Putting Food By. And it is the #1 book all about the safe ways to preserve food. And I think, I don't know, the little price thing's not on the inside, so it must have been stuck to it. But I don't think I paid over $4 for any of these books. I don't think. I could have. But let's see when it was done. So this was done back in the 70s. So this one was done in 1975. So, you know, some of the ways may be different now, but it's going to be like a good little read. Now, I really love these little Better Homes and Gardens, like hardback books like this. And I got this one. It was $2.50, and it is Snacks and Refreshments. I mean, you can't go wrong with snacks and refreshments, right? And, like, these books are deceiving because you will think, oh, well, there's just a few recipes in there. There's, like, hundreds in this little thin book. And if you like to look at vintage recipes, these are great to do. Whew, my leg is going to sleep. Okay, so this one is called Betty Crocker's Cake and Frosting Mix Cookbook, and I paid $3.99 for it. It is in some rough shape because some of it is missing here, but it looked like a lot of fun. I think I'll have a lot of fun looking at this book. I do have quite a few Betty Crocker books, and I bet a lot of these are already in other things, other books that I have, but I just seen, do we got any pineapple upside down cake fans out there? I am a fan of the pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, look at this one. It's like some kind of ice cream dessert. But look at the front. The one that caught my attention was this one right here. Okay, Betty Crocker's Best Bread Machine Cookbook. I paid $4.99 for this one. Now, I do have a bread machine, and I do loves it. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Okay, so I thought you can't go wrong with a good bread machine book. And I have I have two bread machine books that I have. And then I just recently found one at the depot that I made some. It's called Buttery Pan Rolls that are amazing. Amazing rolls. But I thought, you can't go wrong with having a good bread machine book around. Okay, here's another Better Homes and Gardens book. But it's cheese recipes. I thought this would be fun, like to look at, like maybe like some cheese balls, but look at this. Like a cheese platter. That says turkey and fruit plate. Look at this. Speedy taco salad for two. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Nutty cheese fondue. I've been wanting to do a fondue like for a long time. Like do a fondue. And I did find at the depot, like I'm a thrifting queen here, I found an oyster. I want to call it oyster every time, but I know it's like oyster. But I found the base to an electric fondue pot, and I'm really, really looking for a, like the actual pot. I don't even need like the sticks because I'll just use bamboo skewers or whatever. But just like the pot with the lid, that's what I'm really looking for to go on that electric base. I really want to do a fondue. I don't know why, but I really do. Okay, here's one that I'm super duper excited about. And it is the Betty Crocker's new Christmas cookbook. Now, I did see another one of the Betty Crocker Christmas cookbooks, but it didn't have a price on it at a whole different booth. And I was like, I don't want to fool with all of that. So I paid $4.75 for this one. But look, I'll show you some of the things. Look at those cookies. And those are called rosettes. Crumb cake rosettes. Yes, rosettes, just rosettes. We got some brittle there. Look at that. That is bourbon balls and peanut brittle and walnut caramels. Ooh. I found this one book that I got it from the depot a couple weeks ago, but it's one of these Better Homes and Gardens. It's candies and cookies, and they have this big tower of popcorn balls. I really want to make that. But look at that holiday ham. So I can't wait to just look at this one. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a crochet book too. So the last cookbook that I got, and I only paid $1 for this one, guys. It is the Good Cookbook Cakes. So, I mean, you can't beat $1, first of all. Oh, I was trying to look for some good pictures, but they have like the pictures like weird, like, okay. Look at that one. That's a nice little looking thing. That is called tiny ring-shaped Savarins. Look at that. That looks good. Oh, look at that one. That one is an ice cream cake. Okay. So this one will be fun to look at. This may not be one that I keep because it doesn't really look like a cookbook. It looks more like about how to decorate and make different like types of cakes. But it'll be fun to look at and then set free to go to a new home. And now I did find a crochet book, guys. It says Kitchen Favorites, Volume 1. It's from Hirschner's. I paid a whole 50 cents for it. But it is, it's got 10 fun designs, and it says Kitchen Favorites. So I know it's got some coasters, but look at that little pig set right there. Those little watermelon coasters, pot holders. Looks cute. I really liked this potluck tote and hot pads. That looks fun, don't it? Okay, that is the end of my little haul for you guys for I done it yesterday, but today for today. So thank you guys for sticking around with me tonight. This was a little bit longer. Sorry about all of the noise going on downstairs. And I will see you guys tomorrow in day number 9. Bye.